Mounce, BBG, chapter 27, sentence 8. Starts off with that post-positive day, so you're going to pull that out to the front, of course, and just, generally translate that as something like and as, and then you have this imperfect third singular, and you don't see any other obvious subject around, so you're going to build that in and just say as he was or was being. The idea here, we typically translate this as a simple past, and I just normally call it a past, but technically an imperfect from Amy, third singular. So as he was in Jerusalem, very interesting that would be a dative plural there. So as he was in Jerusalem in the Passover, and of course they give you that, and then they give you in the feast. So the idea is, as he was in Jerusalem on the Passover during the feast, they're just pinpointing more and more time specific is kind of the idea. All right, but then you get to the next clause, and it says many, many people, again with that masculine plural ending with the substantival adjective you want to tell your readers. It's always good to get in the habit of many men, many people. And then you have hopefully what is a very obvious aorist verb for you here because of the augment and the third plural ending there. So many believed, and that gives you subject verb agreement here. In the name of him, so in his name, that's easy enough. Then you get to a participle here. And then we'll pick apart the rest in a minute, but I want you to notice this. Hopefully you recognize theoreo, but the other thing is this morpheme tells you that it's active, and then this that tells you that it's nominative plural masculine, which lines up with your subject of the clause, so of the many who believed. So that's who we're talking about when we talk about what they're doing here, and what they're doing is beholding. Interesting piece here is with theoreo, it's what we get theorize from. It's not just that they saw it as though it were from the verb blepo. Theoreo is, you see it and you think about it, and when you theorize, of course, you're examining or analyzing something and you're thinking about it. And the fact that they used this particular participle, very interesting in this equation. The fact that they believed, and that they were believing because they were beholding of him the signs which, and then here's this last verb we'll talk about in a second, but autu obviously goes with semea, so beholding his signs, right, of him the signs, so beholding his signs, which, and then here you have a simple present stem with an augment. Hopefully by now you recognize present stem with an augment means it's imperfect. The epsilon iota tells you it's third singular, so which he was doing, So, and as or while he was in Jerusalem in the Passover, in the feast, or during Passover, during the feast, something like that. Many people believed in his name, beholding his signs which he was doing.